cleansing and clearing the space. Tuning into the collective. Divine Physician, will, wisdom, and mind. Some powerful energies coming in with this will, wisdom, and mind. It's literally heaven and earth working together to support you on your mission, on your journey at this time. Major Arcana, the Divine Physician. This is this Christ consciousness healing coming through the collective, healing you from the inside out. Beautiful energies. There's a lot of resistance coming through. Blockages, barriers, burdens, heaviness, transition. Yeah, Seven of Forces, balance. It's having to do with judgment, communication, learning, growing, teaching. It's a lot of this Mercury energy. I'm actually doing this in the shadow period of Mercury in retrograde. So it's going to feel in the collective like you have to fight for balance. You have to fight for justice for yourself in your own life, in your community, however it applies for you. This Libra energy. Remembering that when this is an energy of empowerment, when you're out of balance, you're out of your power. When you're in a place of neutrality and balance, you're able to observe. That's where you're at your most powerful. But it's this this Mars energy, Mars Libra energy coming through in the collective. Would you like the collective to know at this time, Spirit? Whew. There's a lot of intense energy. There's new light coming in. Yeah, Moon, take note of intuitive messages. We're also in eclipse season. So a lot of things coming and going, a lot of life lessons, life journeys, life changes. During this time, because everything is so out of balance in the world, in the collective energy, your intuition is more important than ever because everyone is getting different intuitive guidance, which is absolutely perfect. You need to validate yourself at this time. Yeah, seer, see beyond the current situation. Spirit is asking you to take a higher perspective, whatever it is that you're going through. See if it's in balance, out of balance. See how it's working for you and not to you, because a big part of this collective that I read for, it's having to do with soul evolution and growth. Having to do with those of you who don't belong, who don't fit, because you're here to create the new. As the old dissolves, the new is being born. In the collective I read for, this is you. It's sort of like you're anchoring in this new energy, doing that change as within, so without. But it's like you're having to build up your inner reserves, your own intuition, your own internal guidance to really fully embody this new energy so that it will ripple out from you in your energetic field and affect others in positive ways. Stellar Gateway activation, infinite potential, manifestation vortex. This is more of this eclipse energy coming in. Focus on what you want to create more of, because these new light photons, these new energies, this new plasma, these new energy waves are all coming in to create infinite new possibilities. The energies we're in right now have never been experienced by any of us on this planet before. So even though it feels like chaos and mayhem, it's full of possibility with these new activations. Things are different now. Temple of Truth, throat chakra, authenticity, and self-expression. It's like the floodgates are opening. It's really important for you to share your truth at this time, and there's a lot of truth coming out into the collective. It's important that you speak up and speak out at this time, being your own authentic self, because you are meant to express your viewpoint, your opinion, and it's like your soul expression. It's not a time to hold back your beliefs at this time. If you see injustice, call it out. If things feel unfair, call them out. If things feel out of balance, speak it. Don't hide it, don't repress it. Speak it out. Because once you speak, it's an energy wave. Your words are energy waves. And the energy changes from how you think about things to how you speak things. It's how you help to transmute and move the energy and help to restore balance. Felt spirit, collective energies. What would you like them to know at this time? Don Juan, the light side, spotlight your positive, seductive qualities. The shadow side, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. This is a big shadow energy present in the collective at this time. This is part of a massive imbalance, massive abuse of power, massive toxic masculine energy that's been prevalent in the collective for so long. And this is a big part of the energy that's needing to come out into the light for dissolution. This has to do with the rebalancing of the energies on the planet. But they need to be seen, acknowledged, and witnessed in order to restore balance. It's necessary. And rescuer, the light side, provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. And the shadow side assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. Yep, this is more of this imbalanced, codependent energy. Remember that you can't rescue anyone else. Your job is to rescue yourself, is to speak your own truth, is to have your own experience. And as you're balanced within your own energy, listening to your own intuitive messages, knowing that you're on your own unique path, that's where everything starts to shift and change. No one can rescue anyone else. As we judge others, it's this energy of thinking things should be different than how they are. We're all moving and living in accordance to the divine plan, to the plan of our soul. We're not here to rescue other people. We're here to anchor in truth and integrity in our own intuitive messages, knowing that as we balance this out for ourselves, we'll help to balance it for others. But it's not a time to sacrifice yourself, because your own unique mission and journey is so important to the collective at this time. What else, Spirit? Collective energies. Yeah, empathic starseeds. These are my people. Here are the people that are in my collective that I read for. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. This is more of this same energy. Empathic starseeds, because you can feel everything, doesn't mean that you can allow, or you should allow, you're meant to allow that energy to pull you down. You want to think about it as an energy and an entity. So energy is an entity. It's its own thing. And when you tap in and feel that fear, that grief, that suffering, you absorb it into your own energetic field, and it works to keep you down low, to keep you feeling really bad. And when you feel really bad, you can't embody these higher levels of light. They're here for you at this time, so it's going to make your mission that much more difficult. And it's time for you to let that go, to bring that energy back into balance. You have to master yourself in your own energy in these new energetic times in order for you to fully step into and embrace your power. You don't need to save the world, you need to save yourself. And as you save yourself, you're helping to save the world, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Well, Spirit. Water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Yes, because the collective I read for is very intuitive and very spiritual. That's these higher level chakras and energies that tend to exist outside of our body, but it's time to bring them in. Again, anchoring in these higher vibrational energies by taking care of your physical body, your physical reality, your physical space. This is going to help restore balance for you and for the collective. Taking care of yourself helps take care of everyone else right now. It's all about balance. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. See how there's all this new light coming in? Sort of like peeling away another layer that's been hidden. As you see things that don't feel good, that don't feel right, get rid of them. If they don't feel good and they don't feel right, that's your intuition, that's your higher self letting you know. And it's up to you to take action. One of the biggest spiritual truths is the truth of free will and choice. You get to decide. If things don't feel good, are you going to allow them into your energetic field to continue to draw you down and make you feel bad? Or you can acknowledge it, you can recognize it, and you can take aligned action. Sort of like a big cleanup. Clean up inside, clean up outside, clean out your refrigerator. Again, it's more of this Mercury and retrograde energy, but it's a lot deeper this time because it's emotional and spiritual and energetic. Again, clearing out the old is just creating space for this new energy to come in. You're meant to be happy. You're meant to be fulfilled. You're not here just to be a victim and to suffer. You have something very important to do. And if you're in the space of suffering, you can't do it. It's like creating an energetic block. Yeah, look at that. King of Fire, Leo energy. It's a lot of intensity coming in to the collective. It's a lot of this solar plexus energy, this willpower, this fire, this optimism. But it's coming with balancing out these energies. Yeah, union, more of this balance. Balancing your heart and your soul. Balancing the ego and the intuition. Having this higher level of union with your physical self and your higher soul self. That's where the power comes in. Four of Pentacles, creating a solid, firm foundation. It's sort of like the cornerstone or the pillar, right? This is this energy that's being called upon you at this time. As you maintain your own stability, create your own stability, then you're going to help to create that around yourself and your life, your family, your energetic field. but you have to come into your own stability first. The Sage, this is the wisdom, right? Being on a long, long journey, traveling through the darkness, the wilderness, feeling lost, feeling alone, but that is the journey. That is the journey of the hermit. That is the journey of the soul. That's where all of your wisdom comes through, is through the struggle. But this energy is shifting and changing. But you've been prepared. You have a lot of wisdom. You know the direction to go. But you, again, free will. Are you going to listen, or are you going to ignore it? It's not a journey for everybody. This is your journey. This is your experience. It's going to, for a lot of you, it's going to require you to break out of the norm, to break away from the group and the pack, to follow your own unique path with the wisdom that you've gained on your journey so far. A lot of intense energy. Okay, we'll take them all. Okay, look at this. 10 of Cups. Happiness, fulfillment, being in balance with your emotion, your intuition, your higher soul self. This is you calling the shots from your own power, from your own intuition. And again, this is this very beautiful feminine energy. We're going through this rise, this strengthening of the collective feminine energy. And this is the feminine who has been here all along, who's coming into her power, who's balancing her emotions and her intuitions, which is allowing her to have more control over her own experience. Understanding that her power is coming from the cycles, from the movement, from embracing the fluidity, the unknown, the organic, right? It's this really powerful, flowy energy. Yeah, Scorpio energy, death and rebirth. Here's the new life. Here's the shedding, right? This is the wood snake. Last year was the wood snake. This year is the fire horse. We're newly into this energy. And the whole collective is going through a death and a rebirth. The best way through is just to face it head on. That's how healing works. Acknowledging and accepting what is difficult, processing it, not allowing it to stop you, and continuing to move ahead. This is a complete like destruction and rebirth energy. Yeah, and here's this 5 of Swords energy. This is the conflict. This is the fear. This is the, oh my God, everything's falling apart. Everything's blowing up. There's no stability. And this is all in the mental space, right? This is our egoic energy trying to think our way through this time. And you can't. You have to just embrace the energy, embrace the frequency, embrace your experience, bring it into balance, not let your thoughts, your ego mind control your actions, but bringing it into balance, knowing with these dragonflies, it's all about transformation. It's about peeling away what's not really you. This is inviting you into a deeper level of who you're here to be. Beautiful energies. I'm just gonna pull one card to close out this reading. How would you like to close this, Spirit? Pause. This came up in the last reading I did. You know, it's this, again, this human mind, this egoic energy, this human experience. We always want to know when. We want a time, we want a day, we want a date, we want to schedule it. And during this time, this new foundation, this new stability is coming in, but it's coming in divine timing. We don't have control over it. So you're being asked to pause, take a breath, be cautious, work on balancing out your own fear and love energy, right? It's like, again, with your own energies that you're embodying and holding, have conscious awareness of where those feelings are coming from, allowing you to understand them so that they're not controlling you. So this is Spirit just asking you to pause, take a breath, be cautious, protect yourself and your energy. Try to relax into it. Know there's a higher purpose, there's a higher plan that's unfolding, and it has to do with a massive transformation that's happening for you in your life and in the world at this time. That was your reading. Namaste.